Don't fall for this trap with your pottery. What is up, Shaping Nation? This is Nick Torres here. And on this episode of Shaping Your Pottery, I'm going to be talking about the trap that leads people to having burnout with their pottery. For those that don't know me, my name is Nick Torres, and I help potters like yourselves to discover their own unique voice by giving them tips and tricks to get there along the way. So, the biggest trap that someone can fall into is making pottery just to sell. And this is the biggest trap in the world for pottery, because maybe you've found something that you know is selling really, really well, but at the end of the day, you end up getting burnt out because you're making the same thing over and over and over and over again, because you know that it is selling well and people are enjoying it as well. They're enjoying that work. Maybe you put so much time and effort into finding that one thing and people are enjoying it, and now you keep doing it because that's the smart thing to do, right? Is to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And that is a very smart thing. If it's not broke, why fix it? But here is where the trap holds. And this is why it's a very big trap in pottery. If people start liking the thing that you're making and selling, and that is the only thing you are focusing on, you're going to get so burnt out, because I'm pretty sure most of you right now don't have somebody that can help you make these things that know sell well. I'm pretty sure most of you are on your own trying to sell your pottery, or you're just on your own in this pottery journey. And that is the trap right there. Because you don't have somebody else to help you make these things that you know sell really, really well, you're going to get really, really burnt out, and you're not going to make time to be able to play with the pottery, to make pottery that you're truly passionate about again. So if you are doing pottery on your own and you have something that sells really well, that is a really, really big trap. My advice for this, to avoid this trap, is if you have found something that you know sells really well, make alterations to it every single month. So I'll give you an example of my own sculptures. So my sculptures, I have a certain design with my characters. So my very first design, I have a hood and I have a cape, and and I have a mask covering my face for my characters, and it has some other details too. But for the most part, those are the three main features in my very first design. So now my second design, what I did was, instead of making a completely new and different character, because that is really, really hard, and that can be very hard for your own pottery as well, if you're trying to make something completely new each time, what you could do is keep one or two features from what you know is working and keep doing that one or two things. So in my next design, I kept the hood and I kept the mask, but now this time I made it look like a 1920s theme. And what this allows you to do now is it keeps things fresh while still kind of almost having the same feel of your pottery. And you're going to be able to find out new things about your pottery to keep on evolving it even further. Don't fall into that trap of just making pottery to sell. Make pottery for yourself first, so you can keep going and growing your pottery and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.